Good
Okay,
morning,
thanks.
everyone. Thanks for joining this webinar. I hope you guys are doing well during this pandemic. Um, in this webinar, I would like to cover what we see going on in the market right now with digital disruption, the Internet of Things. And the reason why we picked that topic because IoT has been identified as a disruptive technology because of its potential to penetrate every aspect of our lives, and also it generates new business opportunities. And we do like to talk about the smart connected products, which is a fundamental component of IoT, and how IoT is going to impact service business, especially warranty management and service contract processes. And we do have a demo at the end. That's a connected warranty built on top of ThingWorks platform. And at the end, we do have a Q&A session as well. And feel free to post your questions in the chat window. We would like to cover as many as we can at the end of this um, webinar. And basically, technology has changed virtually everything we do. Over the past 200 years, the world has experienced two major waves of innovation. First, the Industrial Revolution, which brought us machines and factories, railways, electricity, air travel, and so on. Then, the Internet Revolution, so which brought us computing power, data networks, and unprecedented access to the information and communication. So now we are experiencing another metamorphic change with digital disruption. So what is this digital disruption? So basically a digital disruption is a transformation that is caused by emerging digital technologies. So if you call it emerging, what are the if you ask me what are the emerging digital technologies, such as IoT, Internet of Things, AI, artificial intelligence, and AR, VR, augmented reality and virtual reality, and 5G, and so on. And also, it's not only the transformation by emerging digital technologies, and also its business models as well. So these innovative technologies and models can impact the existing products and services offered in the industry. And this is applicable to all industries: energy, aviation, transportation, healthcare, and list goes on. So, and this is extremely exciting because this is a transformation as powerful as the Industrial Revolution and much more. So, the analyst firm Gartner noted in their newsletter the digital disruption is the single biggest change facing organization today. Okay, we get that, but is there any evidence? So, what if we don't go with that? What are the risks that we don't have by doing nothing? So as you can see here, the S&P 500 is forecasted to turn over half of its membership in next 10 years. And the analyst firm IDC is forecasting that 30% of global 2000 manufacturers will offer product as a service, going beyond the traditional business model. And Capgemini's research arm is suggesting that 50% of products on the market are going to be smart connected products. So every organization is taking this as a serious and trying to implement at least one or two digital disruptive technologies, or at least have a strong strategy to move forward with these things. And why, as I mentioned earlier, IoT is one of the digital disruptive technology. So what is this IoT? So the easiest way to think about IoT or Internet of Things is to break it down into three different components. And these are all fundamental components, I would say. So when we talk about the Internet of Things, I can tell without hesitation, it's the things that really matters. And right now, that is where the real innovation is happening. Although there are more things getting connected, the internet is not what's changing in this new era. It's the things. It's the fundamental nature of the products and in the IoT. These smart connected things are transforming the way we manufacture, create, operate, and service their products. And with the right strategy, every manufacturer can capitalize on multi-trillion dollar. I'm not saying multi-billion, it's a multi-trillion dollar market and open up world of opportunities. So that's about the things. What about the second component? Second component is the of the IoT is communication infrastructure. In other words, the network through which all the things are communicate data to the computing infrastructure at the data center. And but it's not really where the true innovation is happening. After all, it's just kind of plumbing. Okay, so the final component that is computing infrastructure. So innovation in computing power has been enabled some remarkable advances in technology over the last 40 years, which includes growth of cloud infrastructure, data management, and analytic tools, and also the software platform development platforms like ThingWorks. And what are these smart connected products? Remember when we talked about IoT, Internet of Things, that's the first component. So let's take an automobile for example. So an automobile for many years was purely physical with electrical and mechanical components like brake pads and power windows. But over the time, automobiles started become smart. What do you mean by smart? The automobile started become smart as sensors and processors enables controls such as engine control unit. So the level of sophistication quickly grew through the addition of the software algorithms to process those data feeds such as adaptive cruise control. Okay. In addition, a user interface like what you are seeing on this screen, a user interface like a digital screen, I would say, or even a throb in the anti-lock brakes was added in order to improve the interaction with the operator. So the end result, the smart car can deliver a tremendous array of new functionality and value to both manufacturers as well as customers. However, the value derived from a smart product, yeah, it's just a smart, it's not connected yet, now no longer limited by its proximity to the user or operator. The operator can see a check engine light, but historically could not share that information with anyone to fix that problem. So when you add connectivity, the new dimension of smarts are open and new functionality is created and the value grows exponentially. So let's talk about levels of connectivity. So there are basically three levels of connectivity here. So one-to-one. So one-to-one connection to the product, which is frequently intermittent and wide. So just for example, okay, if you go to the dealership, the technician is going to plug in a diagnostic device into the machine and especially to the ECU, engine control unit. And the next level of connectivity is one-to-many. So one-to-many connections where many products are connected to a central database and that could be in the cloud or on-prem. So the best example I can quote is all cars with OnStar. OnStar is a GM trademark and are connected back to the GM. So many-to-many connections in which smart products and product systems and other things are connected together. The best example I can quote for this is an autonomous car, which is connected to the GPS and traffic systems, as well as smart infrastructure and to the other automobiles or autos. So when a smart car is connected, it can share engine diagnostics in the real time and enabling the service of that particular car can become proactive and also preventive and driving service efficiency by providing the service organization with the service information they need before they even get a service call. So Tesla is a great example of smart connected car. Because Tesla is smart connected, there is an ability to monitor every aspect of the operation of the car and can deliver patches to the car directly. And an example of remote service is Tesla's ability to software upgrades to address potential battery fire or any kind of recall concerns. So that's about the smart connected product. Let's talk about how these how these capabilities are going to add value to operator as well as manufacturer. So as we can see, product becomes smart and connected. They enable a entirely new set of capabilities that create value for both manufacturers and their customers. So there are mainly four unique categories of smart connected product capabilities that manufacturer must consider and adapt strategically. So first one is the monitoring capabilities. So this enables manufacturers to assess the product condition and performance and usage as well as external environment through the sensors and different data sources. So based on that, the end users and manufacturers can be alerted and notified, as well as if there are any kind of significant changes, they can be alerted. And also it is going to help us to replace the part before driver even noticed a problem or operator noticed a problem. The next set of capability is the control. So it enables manufacturers and the end users to both efficiently tailor and operate the product. So the ability to personalize the user experience and also control the product primarily driven via software and can be executed remotely in a real time. Um, sorry, in a real time and with connectivity as well. So the next one is optimization. So it enables the manufacturers to service, update, and enhance the product instantly and from anywhere. And it allows to reduce the service cost and improve equipment uptime. Last but not least is automate. So it enables the product to act autonomously and in coordination with other products, including self-operating alone or in conditions with other products and other product system, and also learning, updating, and self-correcting by analyzing the real-time data. The best example I can quote here is Google's autonomous vehicle have logged hundreds of thousands of miles on public roads. And now the data shows that autonomous car can drive more smoothly and more safely than human drivers. And expanding the connectivity to coordinate with other systems will also make it possible for cars to send hazard warnings to each other and adapt based on the traffic and weather information and even interact with signal when they approach the intersection. So these are all capabilities of smart connected products. And coming to the impact, what kind of impact that these products are going to have for manufacturers as well as OEMs. For manufacturers and service organizations, the impact of smart connected products drives two levels of transformation. The first one is these products enable breakthroughs in the operational effectiveness by feeding sensor data from the product into the service processes and technology systems. And processes that were once reactive, so whenever there is a problem, so you take it to the dealership, so that is reactive. Instead of reactive, it's going to become more proactive because notification of an error code or impending failure can be sent before mission actually breaks down. And updates to the product software as well as the configurations that previously had to occur can now manage it remotely as well. So you don't have to take your car to the dealership to do any kind of upgrades, especially the software ones. And technician visits are initiated with the diagnostics data, reducing or eliminating the troubleshooting time as well as increasing the visit efficiency. And analysis of product usage and performance can be connected in real time as well. When data powering predictive analysis instead of the rear view approach, rear view mirror approach in the historical analysis as well. So at very high level, having real-time visibility and control over products empowers strategic differentiation. Companies can move from sale of products to the sale of outcome, and delivering products and services as a bundle, contracts-based offering, and recurring revenues with higher margins. That's the capabilities of all these kind of connected products. So when it comes to the warranty, how it is going to affect our warranty business, especially warranty and service contracts. So imagine, okay, so you build a product, and when a product left the factory, and it was like satellite going behind dark side of the moon. So the manufacturer lost all visibility into product performance and its usage. Okay, so now with the Internet of Things technology, that's going to enable product to be connected and having a profound impact on warranty and service contract processes. And products that are connected can be automatically registered. Basically, today, if you bought a car, dealer has to manually register. And if you bought a different product, like outdoor power equipment or any kind of product, from the big box store, technically you got to register that to get the updates, to get the campaign notification, or to get any kind of recall notification. But if you forget that, you are going to miss all that kind of a data. So if there is any kind of enhancement, so you are going to miss all that kind of data. So if the products are connected, that can be automatically registered. There is no need of traditional registration process to register the product. So the best example I can quote is iRobot vacuum cleaner. So whenever you switch on that, once you connected that to your mobile app, it will automatically register. So with the connected products, manufacturer is going to able check the product usage and operating conditions, and that can be compared against the warranty and service contract terms, and for the purpose of adjudication as well. Okay. So how it's going to benefit for the OEM is, let's say on a warranty claim, a dealer is going to key in the information like product failure information, odometer reading, the causal part or primary failed part, what kind of labor that they replaced, and all that kind of stuff. Imagine if dealer put a wrong odometer reading so that it is going to be covered under warranty. So you are going to lose the dollars on the table. So all those things can be avoided with a smart connected product. So the mission data after the repair can be immediately verified to see whether repair has been done properly or not. And then the alerts were generated before the repair are not sent after the repair. So typically when tech is going to identify a problem, and if the tech is kind of putting a different causal part means that part causes a problem, okay, and that is going to be kind of warranty leakage. So putting a different number, different serial number or a part number onto the warranty claim as opposite to the originally failed part, it's going to cause warranty leakage, and that's going to put more cost on your service business. So those kind of things are going to be avoided if you have smart connected product. So, and also there is a larger lead time to plan for the part to be replaced before a mission actually break down. So the data from sensors helps to identify potential part failures that will come in advance with the predictive analytics, and it's going to give enough lead time to the nearest dealer or service center to get the part from the part distributor. So the lead time allows lower cost of parts inventory required for monthly, and also for the warranty as well. So monitoring of products help identify issues well before product failure, and warranty service can be provided based on that, and also you can avoid equipment downtime as well. So these are all various things that can be covered under warranty. So these are all various benefits with the service smart connected products. When it comes to the service contracts, let's say if you bought a new car or new equipment, when you would like to buy an extended warranties, there is going to be only few options available at the dealer. Like, okay, so either 5 years or 7 years or 10 years, depends on the product or nature of the business you are in. And irrespective of whether you use it or not, if you want to buy it, you got to pay from your pocket fully. But with smart connected product, that could change a little bit. So let's say if you are a kind of moderate user, or then at first you may not be thinking that I don't need an extended warranty for my product because I'm going to, use moderately. So now the manufacturer is going to reach out to you, well, because you did all kinds of services at regular intervals, and here is a customized quote for you. You don't have to pay full amount. Instead, you can pay for the usage that we are going to have. So that's a kind of usage-based billing. This is very popular in aerospace industry. And also, you can have personalized service contracts. And based on the mission data, you can send, personalized service contracts with a different kind of SLAs. And also, you can monitor SLAs and make necessary changes as well with the mission data. So the real-time data from the operating conditions, usage parameters, as well as error codes, utilization, and also proactively provide non-compliance notification to the end users, all those kind of things. So at the moment, the warranty department is facing few challenges, like, okay, so they don't have any visibility about the environment that equipment is being operated. Let's say if the equipment is designed to use in a warehouse, and if the customer is using the same product in a salt mine, okay, so the warranty is going to change, because if you use the same equipment in the salt mine, the corrosion is going to be, damage the electricals and the body of that particular equipment. So that is going to put, that is not technically under the warranty compliance. So you don't have visibility into all those things. And also, we have a customer who is into the mining business, and the manufacturer is build the product to use above the ground, and whereas the operator is using below the ground. Now, technically, that's the void of the warranty. The warranty is going to be voided in such cases. So there is no visibility where that equipment being used. With a small sensor, what they're doing is they're tracking the location and where exactly that is being used. Is it above the ground or below the ground based on the sea level? So all these are the various impacts that we're going to have in the warranty and service contracts business. And this is the one. So how you can improve warranty management with IoT. So as I said, IoT has mainly three components. One, the thing or the product, smart connected product, and the network. So this is network, and the computing infrastructure. This is the one. So from here, so if equipment is getting any kind of error code, then that's going to transmit that error code through the network to a thing server or a data server or your computing infrastructure. That's where you are going to do the remote diagnostics and make sure that everything is going good, or you are going to alert the operator or owner of that equipment to do certain actions. And if the operator is not doing that, then you can directly call the operator from your call center, and then you can provide proactive customer support as well. And at the same time, if there is a need to dispatch a technician, you can do that as well. And at the same time, you can check whether that equipment is under warranty or not, whether that equipment is being registered, all that kind of stuff. Whether it is registered or not, at that point of time, you're going to register the product because it's being in use. And as I said earlier, that once technician has been dispatched, they're going to create a service order that can be automatically created as well based on the fault code. The system is going to tell, okay, here is the service information, here are the parts you need, and here are the tools that you need to fix that problem. And if there is no part available in the van or on the shop floor, they can place a parts order as well before equipment is being taken to the repair. And all these things, you will be get benefit out of all these things. And here is a connected warranty. So this is built on top of ThingWorx platform. So I'm going to demonstrate how warranty manager or warranty administrator or fleet manager or end users also, get benefit out of this smart connected product, and how it is going to create service orders as well as the claims within the system. So I'm going to switch back to my screen and then I'm going to demo that. I hope you are all seeing this screen. John, are able to see the screen?
Yep, yes, we were able to see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so this is the connected warranty system built on top of ThingWorx platform. So as you can see here, okay, so I logged in as a warranty administrator or warranty manager for the OEM. So I can see all the connected products here on the screen and where they located, all that kind of stuff. Now, if I log in as a end user or operator, I can see my own products. Or if I log in as a fleet manager, I can see only my fleet products. So here I'm seeing around 10 wins. Now I would like to see, okay, the tractors that are running more than 500 hours. Okay, so you can filter based on the criteria here. So there are 60 filters. Again, these all can be configurable based on your business need. So I would like to know, okay, I would like to see how the tractors that are having more than 500 hours, engine hours, are performing in the field. So here, what you can do is you can select the engine hours. As you can see, this is a small font, engine runtime hours, and you can say, okay, greater than and 500, okay? And once you hit save, then system is going to filter only the tractors that are having engine hours more than 500. As you can see, system filtered only 6. If you would like to add one more parameter, like you can add that too as well, like fault code, and then whether any campaigns exist on that particular VIN, or or any campaigns exist on that particular VIN, you can see all those things as well. I would like to see the VINs that are operating in a specific region, so in a specific location, right? So what I can see is I can select location here, and you can select it from map, okay? Or if you know the coordinates, you can also give that, okay? So based on that, it's going to put longitude as well as latitude, and within 500 miles. Okay, so my parameter is engine hours is greater than 500, and also tractors that are operating within 500 miles radius of somewhere in Philadelphia. Now, when I hit save, system is showing only 3 products, right? So as you can see, it's going to zoom in and then show these are all the 3 products that matches your criteria. Okay, let's see, likewise, you can filter the VIN population and see how they are doing, how those VINs are doing in the field. And also you can set alerts. Let's say if the engine is having any kind of alert, then you can change this icon color or any other that kind of stuff. So now here you can select a VIN. Okay, so you can select a VIN from the left-hand navigation, or you can select directly on the graph on the map here. And double-clicking on that VIN is going to show you the configuration of the tractor, like what is the HP rated, and what's the RPM that is being operated at, what kind of engine that is having, fuel capacity, and all those things. And again, this list can be extended based on your business need. All right, and that's the one. And the same can be achieved here by using the vehicle specs as well. So either double click on the icon of that particular VIN, or clicking on the vehicle specs is going to be good. And also it's going to show the information like where it got manufactured, when it got shipped, what was the list price, and all that kind of stuff. And here is the odometer reading as well as the RPM and at what conditions that tractor is being operated, all sorts of things you can do here. And coming to the operations overview here. So let's say, this is going to be helpful for the, regional managers or the, dealerships. And if a customer walks into the dealership and then he is looking for the product, and then if he leaves any kind of note, then that will be considered as a new sale opportunities as well. And the service contract revenue, basically, it is going to look at the population and see what are the standard warranties expiring on those wins, and if we have extended warranty offering for those products, if they bought all the extended warranties, this is the revenue we're going to get. And the next one is out of service events. In your win population, how many tractors are out of service over the last month, and also how many are the predicted failures. This is all based on the data. And also we do have the collaboration flag. You can have CRM integrated with this system, also FSM, field service management integrated with this system. And you can see directly from this particular blog that technician has been dispatched, when the ticket was created, all sorts of things you can see it from here. Okay, at what time this issue was happening, all sorts of things. And then and now I select this one and I'm going to the warranty info. So this one is coming from our warranty system, that is iWarranty. So what is the serial number? What is the registration status of this particular tractor? When it got used first time, who is the owner, and where they located. And here is the standard warranty information that comes with the tractor, and what kind of extended warranties that this tractor is having, and also the campaigns, if any. So this is basic information that you can share with fleet manager, also your operator or the owner of the equipment. Now there is one more level. So this is where the manufacturers are going to greatly benefit it. So if you go to the details section, okay, and I'm going to select one of the win here, okay. As you can see here, this is a three-dimensional information. Okay, so like this is not something you are going to get today without a smart connected product. This can be done only with a smart connected product. Okay, and okay, so if I select a different one, it's going to show where exactly this is being operated and what is the vibration data. So it's going to be X and Y and Z axis, how it is going to look like, and at what speed that equipment is being operated, what's the RPM, what's the outside parameters like light level, sound level, and also the ground temperature, and what's the humidity level. So these kind of parameters are not going to be captured with a regular product. It can be done only in smart connected product. And the next thing is the status. Okay, so in the status, if the tractor is operational, everything is normal, you are going to see a green box. So maybe I can switch it back to a different one so that you can see different thing. So at the moment, tractor is not operated, but there was a corrective maintenance, means something has been broken. So so that's where you are going to see corrective maintenance. If there is a predictive maintenance, then you are going to see that in the orange color. There should be some other thing, preventive maintenance as well. And next one is when when system is having any kind of fault codes, that's where we're going to capture all those fault codes. Like, when exactly that fault code happened, what's the category. And you can also check whether that category covered under warranty or not using the warranty management system. All right. So based on this fault code, we can cross-verify the data that is being entered on the claim with this fault code. Let's say if there is a problem with the engine, if dealer files a claim with a different component other than engine, then you can point that out. Okay, so actually the fault code is 1010, or you can share that information with the dealer even prior repairing the product. So you can avoid all the warranty costs as well. So based on this, we're going to generate the service orders, and that service order execution is going to be done in the iWarranty. So the type of the service order, either it could be corrective, predictive, or preventive. These are all the three different types of the service order. there could be some warranty work, there could be some non-warranty work. For the warranty work, system is going to automatically create a claim, adjudicate automatically because we already getting the details directly from the mission. If for the non-warranty work like regular maintenance and all those kind of things, customer will be charged as well. Now, if you'd like to do the remote diagnostics, okay, so as I said earlier in my slide deck, during the slide deck, how OEMs are doing upgrades remotely. So you can check the software details here. So when you click on that, what kind of software that is being deployed on this particular tractor? As you can see here, these are all the softwares that they deployed, and then this is a tractor specification. And if you would like to update or deploy something new, you can just click on that particular thing, and system is going to show you a warning message. OTA stands for over the air updates. That's what Tesla did in February. And once you check the S button, then system is going to automatically update the software for that particular module. And also you can do the firmware test as well. Let's say if you would like to check the tractor firmware, and once you hit the start, excuse me, sorry, and it's going to let you know whether the firmware is up to date or the firmware update is required. So in this case, it does require the firmware update. Now, once you click on update firmware, it's going to ask you the confirmation. And once you click as, it's going to update the firmware. Okay, so this is how you're going to do the firmware updates and also as well. And now, if you have a knowledge base, if you have any kind of service knowledge based on the fault code that is generated by the system, you can find the solution as well. This can be integrated to your service knowledge and diagnostics or service knowledge management application as well. And how we are going to alert the users or operators or manufacturers. Let's say if the engine temperature is going over 175 Fahrenheit, then you can put a cell phone number here, and then as soon as it reaches the threshold, like in this case it is 218. So if engine temperatures goes beyond 218, then it's going to alert or send text message to operator or manufacturer, our technician that is associated to that particular region. Okay, and that's about the diagnostics. Coming to the maintenance, this is a maintenance tab. This is where you are going to capture what kind of events happened on that particular tractor. And claims, okay, so ultimately some of the failures covered under warranty, and for those failures, system is going to create claims in our transaction system, and we're going to pull that and display it to the end users. On this section now here, and you can plot the hydraulic pressure based on the time, based on whenever the tractor being operated, and whether this is if it is above the warning level or critical level, it's going to send the alerts as well, similar to this one, the diagnostics one, and also the speed and how at what rate that a tractor being operated, and the RPM as well. And this can be extended, like you can have as many parameters as you want, depends on your business needs. Okay.